Hi, this is Amy Detjen with Knit Circus, and I just released a sock pattern that uses short rows, German short rows, and I thought I would do just a quick little demo of how to do them in case you haven't done them before, or a reminder in case you have. So a German short row, you actually get to the point where you want to turn, and you turn. First thing you do is turn. Now, the directions are the same for whether you're on the knit side or purl side, whether you're doing stockinette stitch or garter stitch. The first thing you do is bring the yarn to the front. Now, my yarn is already at the front. So bring the yarn to the front. Now slip the first stitch going back purlwise to the right hand needle. And this is the part that feels very, very wrong. You take the yarn and go up and over the right hand needle like a yarn over. And see, I'm going to pull and distort that stitch something fierce. And that is what we call a double stitch. And now I'm on stockinette, so I'm going to work my way over to the other side. I brought the yarn back around to the front so that I can purl. And I'm going to purl over to the other side, and now it's time to do another one. Although this is the back of the leg of a sock, so there would be no way you'd ever be doing short rows right here, but it was the knitting I had handy when we got the video camera out. So the first thing you do is turn. The next thing you do is bring the yarn to the front. Now slip that first stitch going back purlwise and make a double stitch. And I pull that up and over, and you can see why we call it a double stitch. There are two legs on this side, and when you start knitting again, there will be two legs on that side. So that is what we call a double stitch. Now, when you come back to them, this is one of the great things about German short rows. When you next meet that double stitch, you will know you have to do something there, because that looks like a big giant mistake in your knitting. So all you do when you get to it, whether you're on the knit side or the purl side, is work those two halves together as if they were one stitch. And it magically, I'll go a few stitches farther so you can see, and it magically, if you get the dog hair out of the way, it magically just disappears. So there's no little blip, there's no interrupt, there's no anything. I did them on the back of this sock. This is the back of the heel. And I did German short rows here to make this little lump come out for the heel. It's hard to see because it's still on the needles and everything, but there are German short rows done in here to make this little crescent, so to help shape the heel. So that's my quick and dirty video on German short rows for socks. Thanks for watching.